Ọdịnala bụ eziokwu, ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ. Ị ma na o nwere olu na-eti mkpu na-asị ụmụ Igbo chigharịa, ụmụ Igbo chigharịa. Kwa mbọsị ọ na-eti, n'ụtụtụ n'abalị ọ nọ na nkuzi. Eze-Ana, Eze-Ana ugochitubelu, onye ọma na oraifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ugochitubelu, onye ọma anyị eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ, gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ugochitubelu, onye ọma na oraifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ugochitubelu, onye ọma anyị eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ, gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ga-adị, ugochitubelu ga-adị, ugochitubelu tempụl ọ ya adị. Maka na eziokwu anwa chacha, ndị ụka erigo anyị front and back, ndị oche eri anyị front and back. Faji asị kala aka ghọrọ ụmụ Igbo, si anyị rapụ nke anyị na nke fe ka mma. Bulu Baịbụl bịa, akwụkwọ akụkọ, mepekwa chọọchị fa, okwu n'ụka bịakwa.
Viewers all over the world, my names are Ogbuefi, Eze-Ana, ugochitubelu na oraifite. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na ugochitubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi n'okwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission, bụrụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me an ordinary evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. Yes, dịka onye isi nchụaja na Igbo spirituality. I'm here today to explain lots of things. Our today's topic is Igbo spirituality and reform. Igbo spirituality and reform. Before we dive into today's lecture proper, important announcement. Don't forget that our monthly rituals, the month of August, is still ongoing. You can still join us anywhere you are under the group. Maka na igwe bike. Aja ahiri n'igwe, aja esigoro na yabu n'imirikite ndị mmadụ elu. But as you all know, we don't share testimonies or showing our spiritual work in the social media platforms. You know why? It's not necessary, it's not why we are here. But I can tell you we have lots of testimonies. We started this group ritual almost 3 years now. By November, it will be exactly 3 years we started it. So if you are interested in joining us, see how it works. It's a ritual for upliftment, breakthrough, and liberation. If you are interested, what you will do is to drop 3 prayer requests. Then make token donation to the account number. If you chat me on WhatsApp, I will tell you other details we need for you in order to book. This morning, I have gone to the temple to speak, make declarations upon the lives of those that join us this month ritual, and friends of the temple and children of the temple all over the globe. On the last day of August, we go to the river with eatable things to offer sacrifices and do saraka. Yes, on behalf of all. Then, after that, we now move to other things in the temple. Yes. We now move to other things in the temple. Then at the temple, we offer sacrifices and the Ogbuefi Emekaje Saraka. N'afa mmadụ dum. Esigo na aja dị etu abụnye ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ elu. Yes. So ndị sonye na ya bụ aja ga-enweta ihe onyonyo nchịkọta ya bụ aja nke a na-achọ. Now let's now proceed into today's lecture proper. So if you are interested in joining in these group rituals, or you have any question to this lecture, Chat me on WhatsApp 0805-7837672. I repeat 0805-7837672 or 0813-8243-871. I repeat 0813-8243-871. If you are joining me, watching me via Ezeoku TV, that number is here on the screen is my number. If you are getting us from via television, via Global TV, Amazon, or smart television outside Africa, please chat me. I would like to know where you are getting us from. Now, if you are following us via our social media platform, share, invite your friends so that they will hear from the horse's mouth. Today's lecture is so unique. Now, let's proceed. Today's lecture, what you have to know about today's lecture is that it's very unique. In Igbo spirituality, I want to tell you some certain things you need to know about Igbo spirituality. Igbo spirituality have come to stay. But I'm here today for us to reason the best method. Let me tell you what you don't know. Do you know that we have limited people on social media within the age bracket of maybe 25 to 45 to 50 are those people that are so active on social media? But that number is still not yet enough to be able to propagate this Igbo spirituality down to the villages. But a lot of people are not on social media, on Facebook. So how do you think this Igbo conviction, Igbo spirituality, we are propagating? How do you think that these things will get down to them? So I'm calling upon all the genuine adherents, genuine seekers in Igbo spirituality, and those of you that are propagating Igbo spirituality, to reason and say that the best way we can deliver this Igbo spirituality, which remains the best. Like I told you before, I have read so many books. I have attended so many religions and sects. After reading all their spiritual books, I now come to realize that Igbo spirituality remains the best. Makana ihe si na nke onye akaria. The ancient time, the ancient method, the ancient path remain the best. In Igbo spirituality, let me tell you why Igbo spirituality remains the best and why we should reform it. I'm a reformer. Igbo spirituality remains the best because in Igbo spirituality, we make use of the word of mouth. There is power in spoken words. Yes. Spoken words and prayer are keys. But I can tell you we have lots of keys. Those lots of keys are all embedded in Igbo spirituality. Like Christians, they believe in using the word of the mouth to make some declarations. And believe in me, to some certain level, the word of mouth can come to fulfillment. But there is some certain condition that requires more than word of mouth. That is why Igbo spirituality remains the best. Yes. There are some conditions that requires more than word of mouth. Listen. Okay, let me use biblical proof because of some people that will say, Ole in God in Africa, so give us the proof. Don't forget that I'm once a Bible scholar. So I will explain to you. Do you remember that incident? I want to approach you based on your belief because some of you are Christians. And you know we have lots of argumentators among the Christians. Now, I want to prove a point from your angle. We were told that there are some certain people that Jesus healed by the word of mouth. Yes. We were also sorry. We were also told, according to that allegorical story in the Bible, no one ndị onye adị afụ ụzọ ọ sịrị ya ọfụwa ụzọ somebody that lost his sight and he speaks and the person receive he covered his sight, right? That is what we are told in the Bible. I want to still follow you with that your Bible belief. Now, and we were also told that there is this particular incident. He came across someone that is blind and realized that this person, to solve this person's problem, is beyond ordinary word of mouth. We were told that he mixed saliva with soil. Do you know what mixing saliva and soil means in Igbo spirituality? Or are you expecting them to tell you more other things he added? In Igbo spirituality, we that are spiritualists, that Dibia, we make use of saliva and we make use of sand while doing our spiritual work. Are you following? So, now, making use of saliva and mixing it up with soil shows you that this particular case is beyond word of mouth. So, this particular case, they perform some rituals. Are you following? This is one case. Another example I will cite to you is that there is a man that we are told in the Bible, according to that story, that this man is possessed. And when he approached this man, he asked the spirit inside this man, "Who are you?" And the spirit responded, "We are a region, Igbo." Knowing fully well that this one is not the one, he will now say, "Get out," and they will get out. Then he applied the method of practicalism, because there was some certain decision that all. Kedu ihe o meziri? O wee lụọ ọrụ wee sị ka gịnị mee? Mmụọ adị n'ime onye a ngwa banye n'ime igwe ezi, enter into pigs, and they went to pigs and they ran into the river, and the river consumed all of them as sacrifice. And that is the only reason why the person regained himself. So you can see that this particular case is not get out. Are you following? So I cited this as two examples to show you that there is some case that requires more than word of mouth. Let me give you another example. You remember the case of a general in the Old Testament that was asked to go to river of Bethsaida to dive into the river of Bethsaida 7 times in order to be healed. That one is another practical example of a wall. Like we traditionally, sometimes we go to river, a support or a supplement does. Are you following? So there is some certain case that requires practical work. But other religion, many religions don't have that one. But Igbo spirituality has it all. The power of spoken words and the power of practical reality. I can give you more examples why Igbo spirituality remains the best. Now, before we continue in that line, let me tell you why Igbo spirituality needs to be reformed. Yes, Igbo spirituality needs to be reformed. In our world religion, reforms are going on. Reforms are going on. All Igbo spirituality, reforms are going on. People are reforming. Even all world religion, they are building modern temples. They are reforming it, making the temples and places of worship to be conducive enough to worship Chukwu. So we can't continue staying in outdated and structures, because onye yiri nkirika akwa o yiri nkirika okwu, meaning we have to build what is right. We have to build what is right. Onye yiri nkirika akwa o yiri nkirika okwu. So our packaging, the atmosphere, the environment or place of worship should look decent. During the time of our fathers worshipped the Chukwu Okike pụrụ ime ihe niile. using the ordinary installed altars like Okumodi Chiche, our shrines, village shrines, under the trees, under shanties, that is not befitting. That even if you are there, you will not feel relaxed. Yes. Under those our shrines, once there is strong rainfall, people will be running helter skelter. Some certain spiritual devotion will stop because there is heavy rainfall. The atmosphere is not right. Some areas, if you go there, even to get a seat is a problem. Now, how can you expect someone that is not well seated, someone that is not well seated, to concentrate more if the person is in front of the altar? So, for crying out loud, we are living in 21st century. The way we package our things, we make it easier for people to access, like to make it accessible. Or the way we package our environment, we make it difficult for people to understand what we are doing. That is why even all world religion, even the Bible we are reading, even King James will tell you that they have even revised edition. They have revised edition because they wanted to update and upgrade some certain things. Even in Catholic Church, they have reforms, many reforms. It will interest you to know, even in Catholic Church, they have Vatican I and Vatican II. The ancient time, they are using Vatican I. When they are using Vatican I, they are using Latin Mass. Mass are celebrated in the language of Latin alone. And the Reverend Father at that time faced Holy of Holies. But nowadays, Mass are being celebrated with indigenous language. And now Reverend Father faced the audience. That is reform. So what I'm telling you is that why with reform, you will be able to see what you need to know about reforms. So, and what is constant in this life is change. So I'm of the opinion that every promoter of Igbo spirituality should consider reforming Igbo, our place of worship, to look more decent, so that it will be comfortable for people. Even in foreign lands, developed world, even their sites where they have sites, they build it well. That is tourism sites. They decorate it very well, so that if you come there, you will feel at home. But look at our own. And there is still some people that are kicking over it. Some are kicking against it. That is why I'm praising African traditional religion, otherwise known as Ghanaian religion. These people are organized Igbo spirituality believers. People that practice ordinary to the core. It's the organized body. It's a religion because once a group of people comes together, believe in one faith to propagate any belief, that group need to be registered with the government so that nobody will harass them. That is the purpose why it was registered with Corporate Affairs Commission as Ghanaian religion. Meaning Ghanaian religion simply means ndị na-efe naanị otu Chukwu. Ndị na-efe naanị otu Chukwu. Like all like Christians, na-efe Chukwu Nna, na-efe Chukwu Nwa, na-efe Chukwu Mmụọ Nsọ. Ha na-efe Jesus. Mana Ghanaian religion believe in ife Chukwu Okike pụrụ ime ihe niile. And the Igbo spirituality worship only Chukwu. We don't worship Amadioha. We don't worship Udo. We don't worship Kwedu. We don't worship Olas. However, We recognize them as entities of powers. However, we don't worship them. However, so Godhead religion is a group of people, our fathers, them, name them. The Mbolo Chike, BC Wudna, Dr. Kwanibiam, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, Zebio Rambucho Kafo, Nunubi, and many of them, they are the people that came together. Remember, Godhead religion, they came together in 1948 and said enough is enough. Since the foreigners are there, but they are not there to protect our interests. Let me tell you what the foreigners could have done if actually they love us. Remember, the same people that colonized us colonized India and China. Are you following? And these people that colonized India, India still maintain their way of life, Hinduism. But we in Africa, they took everything. Here is them. They slaughtered the CRK, Christian Religious Knowledge, into our school curriculum. But to go to China and India, Christian religion knowledge is not slaughtered in their school curriculum. In fact, CRK has nothing to do with development and technology. People that develop this Android phone, the smart television, and the rest of them, they are not even Christians. They don't even study those CRK. So they use CRK, studying CRK to enslave us, so that they will keep on lording over us, claiming superiority over us. So they use their intention of bringing their way of life is just to enslave us, nothing more. Their intention was never pure. Their intention was never to make us great. Their intention is for us to remain poor. You understand? So to mindset us, take our brain balls, take our alternator, and take all that made us great. So their intention was never for our own well-being. They took everything in our place that make us great. You know why they took all those things? They took all those things so that we will depend on them. They will tell us that we should not fight. Why they are taking all our mineral resources? They tell us that we should not fight, that whoever that slap us in this cheek, we should turn the other one. But they do that to them. They will respond with bombardment, heavy bombardment with missiles. But for you, after taking all that belongs or that made us tick, they now begin to preach to us about paradise, while they are busy building their own paradise here on earth. Who is fooling who? So I'm talking to you as an African child. See what they would have done if actually they really love us. What they would have done is, look, when they are bringing missionary, the way they did with China and India, they shouldn't have gone to our religious stuff. But because they have ulterior motive. Now, religious stuff, they came. Instead of us to tell us, your forefathers are great. You can actually consult your forefathers for prayers. You can actually pray to your forefathers. They will answer you. They should have tell us that destroying our Obi is out of it. That we should have a place where we reference our ancestors and our fathers. But do you know what they did? They demonized everything that has to do with our spirituality. In return, they went back and be telling us that we should celebrate their own forefathers. Who does that? Their intention is to demonize our fathers while they advised us to celebrate their own fathers. This is the evil they committed against us. Now they will tell us that actually that the dead can actually pray for us. Then what really makes them to advise our people not to seek or pray to their ancestors? Since they believe that the dead can actually intercede and bring blessing to the living. Now they ask us to pray. Even I remember when I was a Catholic, we were told that those people that died, that are in purgatory, can actually intercede for the living. So once you reach to their case, they will tell you that the dead can actually pray for you, the living. But in the case of our ancestors, they demonize our ancestors and advise us that we are worshiping demons and the dead. Are you following? So they actually, what they should have done is to tell us to keep doing it, keep doing the right thing. However, they should discourage people that are doing evil. If you are one of those people that are in the village giving poison to people, or you are some of those people that are there taking what is not yours, maybe dragging land that is not yours, that you should desist, that is evil, or advising people that are going after somebody's wife to desist, that is evil. These are what they should have been teaching us. Of course, when they came, they know that we have high moral value. That even before they came, that our people, children respect their parents. All those abominable acts like homo, lesbianism, sleeping with somebody's wife was taboo and recognized by our religion. So actually, they don't even have any new thing to teach us. Our moral standard, our moral value then was so strong. Yes. But they came and bastardized everything, telling us that you can commit every sin. That after committing every sin, you can go to Jesus and say, "Oh, brother Jesus, remember. Oh, brother, remember. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, my Lord. Who told you that your sin has been forgiven?" My brother, my sister, if you offend me, come and apologize to me. If I forgive you, your sin has been forgiven. But if I did not forgive you, or you offend me and go to Reverend Father and be telling Reverend Father what he did for me, if Reverend Father forgives you, that one is your cup of tea, because Reverend Father should not have forgive you. You know why? Because Reverend Father is not the one you offended. The Reverend Father knows the pains I passed through. So it's me that have the pain, that experience the pain. You should come and apologize. If I forgive you, your sin has been forgiven. So instead of, they did not help us at all. Instead, they twisted everything and be telling us that we should be fighting every race. Yes, that's why some people abandon their family, abandon everything, keep every race. But them, they are not running every race. They are building their own paradise here on earth. That's why our people are so religious. Yes. So to the extent that some of them will abandon what they should have been doing, what is their right. So what am I saying in essence? What I'm saying in essence is this. Let's know this and know peace. Igbo spirituality remains the best for we Africans. Then I'm advocating that we, all of us, the seekers, should come under one umbrella, which is exactly what Ghanaian religion is all about. As a union, as a group, we can actually achieve a lot. But in this division, somebody chat me yesterday, was telling me that Igbo spirituality is a personal race. And that is the reason why the foreign religion, when they came, they understand our mindset, that we keep on running personal race. By running personal race, it is very easy to defeat all of us. Because the broom, as you are looking at broom, if you are bringing it one stick, you can be able to destroy all. But if brooms are bound together as a broom, they can do wonders. Are you following? So our system of worshiping that time was individual basis. Example, even individuals, it's only men that go to Ogbuefi sent to school. It is very easy for somebody to brainwash them by telling them that your father is going to Ogbuefi to commit evil. That place your father is going as Ogbuefi, that someone was buried there. They are not there. They did not see it. So loss of lives is easier to pass to them, and they believe it. So when their father came back, and they want to perform some ritual, those children will pick no interest because their mind has been spoiled during CRK teachings in school and via Uko Nkuzi. So women, and they understand too well that let them capture children and women. That once children and women are captured, it will be easier for the parents to join. Are you following? Because it's very easy. If your woman, your wife is attending, let's say, a church or ministry, sometimes she will come for Ibonge, she will tell you that nothing for you until you follow her to where she worship. Are you following? So, but if we, though that is the reason why what they use to push some of our fathers to Unukadi Chiche. So what I'm telling you is this, is that if we can agree and apply this method of Ghanaian religion, Ghanaian religion carries everybody along, both man, woman, even children, all involved, so that they will follow their dad to place of worship, see what is going on. So even if you want to brainwash them, say, no, 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 I was there. There's nothing evil there. So it is very difficult to discourage that such a child, because he and his mother is part of those places of worship. So why Ghanaian religion is there? It's so transparent. Everybody can come with children. We have children classes and rest of them. By so doing, we capture them young. So what am I saying before I round up is this. Let's come back and support African traditional religion, otherwise known as Ghanaian religion, in this union, so that we will form a unit, a strong body, in order to be able to face our common enemies that are calling us names. That is what you need to know. Ghanaian religion has gone far. We have a holy book called Nkomi that was written by our fathers, named the Dr. Eze-Ana, M.I. Opara, and rest of them. We have hymn books. It's already organized. Everything is already stable. So with this, if all of us will come together with Ghanaian religion, believe in me, we go far. I'm hereby using this medium to call all the called ones. Let's come together. Let's forget about I'm the greatest. I'm more knowledgeable. I'm the more learned. I'm this. I'm that. Let's forget about ego. Let's forget about who is greater and who is less. Let's come together with Ghanaian religion, so that together we all key into this platform in order to be able to propagate this Igbo spirituality to the next level. Yes, that is my stand. So I wish that every adherent and seekers in Igbo spirituality will follow us in this propagation using Ghanaian religion as a platform. Because with Ghanaian religion, everything has been reformed. Yes. Some people are saying that why they want white man church, that after wedding a white man church, that you will sign certificates. I can tell you, in African traditional religion, Ghanaian religion, after you must have done your wedding, you will still be given certificates, and they can use it to go to embassy. Are you following? So we are trying to, all those things that are pushing people outside, that make people to prefer foreign religion, are there in our own African traditional religion. Let me stop here. If you have any question in today's lecture, yes, concerning reform in Igbo spirituality, if you have any question, or you want to ask me any question, or you have any suggestion, chat me on WhatsApp 0805. More talk about our family. Chat me on WhatsApp 0805 78 37672. I repeat 0805 78 37672. More 0813 8243 871. Ọ bụrụ na ọnwa egbe ọjọọ eji wee chụ aja emechara ọya ekwuo m okwu ngozi n'isi ndị niile sonyere anyị na ndị niile metụrụ aka na share button. May the blessing of the Most High bless you and protect you. May the work of your hands be prospering. May the favor locate you abundantly. See you tomorrow n'oge awa nke eziokwu.